Hello everyone, welcome to part 25 of Advanced Ecom series in Laravel 7. In this video, we will continue working on the categories module, and in this video we are going to work on edit category functionality. Okay, so in last few videos we are working on the add category functionality. We able to do the functionality for category level section, okay, and able to add the category as well. Like if we will select men here, then all the men categories come. If you select women here, and all the women categories come, and we able to add the image as well, okay, and we able to display all the categories here in our table, okay, category, parent category, and section as well, okay. So now this time we are going to add one more tab, one more column here, that is the actions column, in which we will we will add the links for edit and delete category, and along with that we are going to click that edit category link, and then edit category form will open. That same form will open that we are working on. We are going to add condition for it, and finally we able to edit that category. We are going to work on that thing, okay. So let's start. First of all, I'm going to add one column here, action, and with the edit category link, okay. So I'm going to open this page, categories.blade.php file, okay. So here I open this one. Okay, so I'm going to remove this one. This is some other domain. I'm going to add ecom domain here, okay. This is our website and ecom website. I'm going to open categories.blade.php file, okay. So here I am going to add one tab here. I'm going to add, and that will be actions, okay. And here I am going to add, at last I am going to add here td and td like this, and here I am going to add the edit category link, okay. So I will give here edit, and you can see that it appears there, okay. You can see it appears there. I am going to make it link, okay. Sorry, I'm going to ref, okay. So going to make it link, and I'm going to add here that URL, and that URL is our admin add edit category common URL that we are using, add edit category, okay. But after that we are going to send this time category ID, okay. So we are going to add here dollar category ID, okay, category and object ID, okay. So this we are going to send. I'm going to close this one, okay, like this, okay. Now it is fine. You can check out here, see link has come up, okay. So now you can check here that edit here it is not visible. Okay, okay, no, sure, okay. So when I will click on here edit, okay, it will open the edit category link. That same link will open, okay. So see here, the same link open here. Only difference is now this time add edit category. See, in the case of add category we don't have this thing, okay. We don't have slash category ID, but now we able to get that ID, okay. And with this, the help of this ID, we are going to get all the details here. We are going to fill all the details here, okay, in our add edit category form. And here also we are going to make it edit, okay. So some changes we are going to do in our add edit category function. I'm going to show you that category controller. Here is our function add edit category, okay. Earlier we have done for add category, we have also added the script for add category, but now we are going to add a script for edit update category, okay, edit category, okay. And along with that we are going to get the data from this ID. We are going to get the category data from this ID, from the category ID, okay, and then return that category data to our add edit category blade file, okay. This is the blade file, and here we are going to return our category data, then so that we can fill the complete form. Like with category name, it will come, means one is the category ID. From this category ID, we are going to fetch the details of the category and will show the details here in the category form. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to change this. It will confuse us. So that dollar title, we are already returning this dollar title. You can see we are already returning dollar title to add edit category blade file. So we can use this dollar title here. See, here we can use this one. You can check out that we have already given here add category and edit category. So we can remove this one, and here we can make this dollar title. Okay, and edit category must come here. You can check, see here edit category come, and if in case you open add edit category without /1, then it will show you add category. Okay, so this is the difference. You are passing the ID here, so it will appear edit category, and we have this condition like if you are passing category ID. So earlier we have seen that in route itself, for this one we have mentioned this ID. Okay, so this question mark also, so this question mark means here that this ID can come, may come, or may not come. It's your choice that you can send or not. Okay, so this add edit category, add hyphen edit hyphen category link will work, and along with this one / category ID link will also work. So both links will work. One will this link will work for add category, and this complete link will work for edit category. Okay, so this is the thing. So I think it is clear to you now. We are going to fill this data, and for filling this data we need to get the category details here. Okay, so we are going to get the category data here from the ID. So I'm going to make this one like this, edit category, and here like this. Okay, so after this one I am going to fetch the category data, and from category we already having the ID. From ID we can get the data, and first we are only want the one category data, so we can use first. Okay, we can check once that whether the data is coming fine or not. So we can always debug the code like this: JSON decode, JSON encode. Okay, and here it will come the category data. Okay, and we can also convert the data to array like this, true. Okay, so we can here check once that whether the data is coming correctly or not. Okay, category data like this. Okay, so we are going to check that whether the category data here comes correctly or not. Okay, you can check that all the category data is coming here. See the ID is 1 here because we want to fetch the category data of one ID, so all the data is coming here. Okay, so what I will do, I will make one more link because this data is required. Okay, this data is required, we are going to use this data. So here in different link I am going to just comment this one. Okay, and we'll start working here like this. Okay, so now I'm going to use this data. See, same link I open at two places so that no issue will come to me. It will easier for me now. Okay, so that I can check. Okay, parent ID, section ID, category name. Okay, everything we are going to means get here. Okay, so first of all I'm going to add the category name, but before that we also need to change the form here in the same way like we have changed. We have got the title here. Okay, fine, that is fine, but see here the URL we are using the add hyphen edit hyphen category. This is the URL for add category only. This is for add category, and but for edit category we want to make it this URL, add edit category / category ID, and for that we want to add the condition here. So there are two actions here, one for add category and one for edit category. Okay, so we are going to use both the actions according to the condition get add. We need to add the condition here. Okay, so I am going to add the condition here, like if category data is not coming, then it means that it is the add category form, and if the category data is coming, then it means that it is the audit category form. In fact, we can take the ID of the category, okay, is coming or not. Okay, so we can get the ID of the category from category data as well. Okay, so we can do that. Add here, will add of if not empty. See, we are having dollar category data. Okay, if ID is empty, see here, if ID is empty, then we are going to use this action. And see, if it is empty, we can take if it is empty. Okay, if category data ID is empty, then this one. Okay, else if it is not empty. Okay, if it is not empty, if category data ID is coming, okay, then we are going to use the another action here, like this, at the top, and if. Okay, and here we are going to use it like this, and here we are going to use dollar category data, and here is our ID will come. Okay, like this. Okay, so now we can refresh, check once that everything is fine. Okay, so here the form we can inspect here, the form action is correct. See, edited category ID, so we can check here. Okay, this is the add, so still it is not coming right. Add edit category, add hyphen edit hyphen category, category data ID is not here. If empty, then this one, otherwise this one. Okay, oh, okay, so see here, category data we have not passed, so for this category data we need to return also, so we are going to return here. Now it will work fine. Okay, so this is the type of debugging we need to do when we code, because we must know that where is the error. Okay, so now this time once again I am going to check here. See here, now it is /1 is coming, so now it is the action for edit category form. Okay, so now we need to get the other detail as well. In the same way we are going to get the other details. Okay, so I'm going to check the category name. If category name is coming, then I am going to show the category name here. Otherwise I am going to show the old data here. Okay, you can see here that we have added here validations as well. Okay, so now we can also get the old data here. So I will add the condition here. Okay, so let me add the condition, like at the rate of if okay, see here, if our category data, I'm going to check here, dollar category data and is coming here category name. If it is I'm going to add if empty, if not empty. Okay, I will go to take if not empty. Okay, okay, then I'm going to add value, and in value I'm going to show dollar category data once again and category name. Okay, and this one like this. Okay, else. Okay, else we are going to get the all data here. Okay, so for getting the all data, we are going to use the like this old, and we are going to mention category name. Okay, this syntax is for getting the old data from the validation that we are using, Laravel validation. Okay, we can try this one and we can check that whether it will work or not. I'm not sure. Yeah, some error has come. Okay, I'm going to check what error has come here. Error of colon, if not empty. I'm going to check once that where is the issue. Dollar category data, category name not empty. Here one more basis will come, value, else. So I'm going to check once again. Now it is fine. Okay, so now see t-shirts is coming automatically here, because t-shirts we have added earlier in add form. Okay, so it is coming here, so this condition is working. See, not empty carry data category name, and this one is coming here. Okay. Okay, so it is also helpful in add category form. Okay, so what see, what is this one? This one is for getting back the data, like in add category form. See, if I will click on add category, uh, okay, I'm going to check. Okay, so you can check here that it is saying that category data is missing. Yes, it is missing from the add category, so we need to add this one here in add category. Okay, I'm going to check. See here we need to add this one as well with empty array. Okay, because here it is not required because we don't have any ID. We are adding the first time category. Okay, so we can declare it as empty array, then this issue will not come. Okay, so always check when you do one functionality, always check the another one. Okay, when we are doing edit category functionality, we must also check that add category functionality will not stop. Okay, so always keep this thing in your mind. And here see, I am coming here because I want to check that category name. Like if you have added some category like you have added quotes. Okay, you have added quotes here. Okay, and you have not added anything else, and you click on submit, and here you can see the quotes come back here, but earlier it is not coming. Okay, so this is because we have added here old means here that old data will come back again, and this is only possible because we have added the Laravel validations, and we are returning back all the details with this validate function. Okay, so this is useful here, and you can also do in this way. First of all, you are going to check that whether the data is there for in your database, and if it is, then it is fine, then we can get it. Otherwise means we can get the old data. Means old data is for the add category form, and this one is for the edit form. Okay, so both we are using here. Okay, so this is the thing, and we need to do this one in these fields as well. In the same way, I am just going to copy paste this code, then we'll paste there, and then we'll make these changes because it will be easier then. Okay, I'm not going to do for this one right now. Category URL, meta title, and meta description. Okay, and finally meta keywords. Okay, so only thing I am going to use here, going to make changes here like this one: meta keywords, meta description, like this, and here for meta title, and we must also change here. Okay, meta title. Okay, and here meta description info. Okay, sorry, meta description, and here we need to use meta keywords. Okay, so now it is fine, and here URL must come, URL, and here already description, and description must come here, and here category discount must come. Okay, so now it is fine, and here for text area, we can also use this one. So I'm going to copy this one here, and here I'm going to paste it here, but here we need to be careful. First I'm going to make changes here. Okay, see here, not empty, fine, value will not come here. Okay, it straight away will show the data like this. Okay, and here also value will not come, and we will straight away show the data like this. Okay, now it is fine. Now we can refresh. See, some issue has come up again. I'm going to check it will tell or not. I'm going to check here, syntax error in case of description only. Okay, so I'm going to check category data description, and okay, this one is not required. Now it seems to be fine, and okay, this one also not required here. Okay, no, we require this one. In both the cases we require, in fact. Okay, see, this one we need to close, and here also we need to do like this. Now we can check once again. Okay, so now it is fine. Sometime I also get confused. Okay, so this is our added category. We need to reach once again that edit. Okay, I'm going to edit this one, and see now. See, the data is coming in now, t-shirts is coming, discount is coming, here it is coming. So now we will work on section as well as category level. These two things also we need to show here. Okay, so section as well as category level. Okay, so here I'm going to show both these two things, and I'm going to fetch the details here of section as well as category level. First of all, section. See, section, we are having this section ID. We can check here that we are having this. See, all other details we have fetched section ID. This one, section ID is one. Okay, so I'm going to fetch this one in our section here. Okay, so here I'm going to check whether the section ID is I'm going to compare this one with the all the sections that are coming here. Okay, so we'll add the condition here. Okay, so I'm going to check for that of if. First of all, I will check not empty that section ID is actually coming or not from category data. Category data section ID. Along with this condition, I'm going to add another condition as well. This ID must be equal to the section ID that is coming. Okay, ID must be equal to $section for whatever ID we are getting from here. Okay, section ID like this. Okay, so now this one we can close, and this one we are going to select it, then end if. Now it's done. Now I'm going to check here. I'm going to check, and see here section is coming here. See, man is automatically selecting because we are getting this section, we are comparing this one, we are getting from this category details we have got this section ID that is one itself. Okay, and we are comparing this section ID with all the sections that are coming here with the IDs of all the section, and when the ID of man section is already one, and when it both matches, then we are going to then it is going to select this one. Okay, it's very simple condition we have added here for section. Now we need to add the condition for category level. Okay, so for category level we will add here another condition, and this time in fact we need to add the condition for category level. We need to get the category data here. Okay, see here, if we will select like woman, see here it will change here, men, it will change it, that is fine. But for the first time when we refresh here, then we want to fill this data. See, there is nothing is coming because we have not done anything in category level. Just main category is coming in case of add category, but in case of edit category we want this to fill. We want that all the data will come here. So we need to add the here, add the condition here, we need to add that details here of that category that we need to edit. Okay, so I think it is clear to you. So for getting the category level, we need to work on this thing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add one more here, get categories. Okay, here I am just will do array like this, because here we don't require, in add form only main category is required. Okay, in add form, because in add form it is fine, you can just add the category in main as a main category. But here in edit we want to fetch the details. Okay, so here we want dollar get categories, and this one is based on the category id. Okay, so this one we are going to work on. Okay, then we are going to show all the categories here. Okay, and for that I am going to fetch from the category, uh, and uh, and here I am going to pick the categories for all parent, where parent id is 0. Okay, and I'm going to take it like this, where parent id is 0. Okay, and section id is must be dollar category data, category data section id, and section id is equal to, okay, find section id, this one, and here we are going to use get. Okay, so this one dollar get categories, this one decode, this one encode, dollar get categories. Here I'm going to convert it to array, and now I'm going to check it. Okay, I'm going to check it here. See, we are doing this because we want to fetch the details of the category level. Okay, and that category level based on the section id. See here, the section id is 1, means already filled section id is 1, that is the main category, and its parent id is 0. Okay, and from these both, first of all we are going to show the all the categories, and from those categories we are going to show that level. Okay, we want here that if you will go back, you are going to see that this is the t-shirts category, so we are going to show this t-shirts category there. So that is the thing that we want to work on. Okay, so here see, here the data is coming fine, you can see the data is coming fine here. Okay, t-shirts and denims are coming, 2 categories we have added so far, but along with that we also want to show the subcategories as well, and we are going to see here that subcategories already there, so we are going to attach these subcategories here as well with subcategories. Okay, we want to show the subcategory as well, so we will attach the subcategories. Now we are going to check, see here, now it will show the category t-shirts, and along with the subcategories casual t-shirts, formal t-shirts. Okay, so both will come, category as well as subcategory. Okay, and these categories we are going to use in our add edit category form. Okay, so I am going to pass this one here and get categories, and I am going to open here the category level. Where it is, category level, here it is. Okay, I am going to open this file, append categories level, and we'll add a level here. Okay, I'm going to add the level here, and so okay, we will continue in next video. Okay, up till now you can check that we able to get the categories here. Okay, so level we will add here. Okay, so in next video we will continue working on this one, so stay tuned for next video. Okay, and I am going to disable that one. Once again I am going to show this link in thing. Okay, and here it is append categories level. Here I'm going to disable this one. Here you can check here, sorry, yeah. Okay, so you can check here that we able to get the categories here, sorry, category details here we able to get in this video. Just see quickly that we able to get these links, and we able to get autofill all the data here, and now we able to get that section also. Now we are working on this one. See, the details are also coming here, but we want to select here. See, all the level are coming here, but we want to select here the t-shirts here like this. We want to show it like this. Okay, so for that we will work on next video, and after that in next video we are going to submit this one and we'll save the category. Okay, so stay tuned for next video. That's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.